y'all. I thought I was in here in my studio and working on a project, and I thought, hey, I haven't seen my friends in a while. So I thought I would come on live and let you just get me through the end of this job that I'm doing today. A friend of mine's sister is having a girl night, and so she wanted to personalize some glasses so everybody would have their own glass with their own name on it. And I thought that was so thoughtful of her, and it's not going to cost hardly anything at all. The glasses were like $1 at the Dollar Tree, and pretty much a couple of bucks for everything else. And she's got a lot of people that are happy. So let's get started. I'm Vonda with Scripture DIY, and have a partner, Paula, who is taking care of some family business. And so if you hear me say we or us, it's because I'm used to saying that. I miss my friend. So if you are a master crafter, I hope to get your brain started so that you can think of something that you can do to maybe make a friend happy. If you are not considered a crafter, you don't think you're a crafter, you are. You just need to get out there, get your toes in the water, because crafting is a lot easier than you think. It really can be very calming when you need it. And if you plan ahead, it's not going to cost you a whole lot of money. So let's get started, and let me kind of tell you what I'm doing. We have stemware from the Dollar Tree. Now, I have a silhouette cameo, and I have made my own stencils. I know a lot of people have Cricuts. You can also just get stencils. But I've gone ahead and got my stencils covered, done all the weeding that needs to be done, and I have a transfer paper over it. So what we're going to do is get started on our First Lady. Now, the transfer paper we're going to just pull off of there. And let me just kind of tell you, don't buy transfer paper from the companies that you get your materials from, like Cricut or Silhouette. I'm using sticky shelf paper, and I got a roll from the Family Dollar, and it didn't take, I don't remember how much it was, just a couple of bucks, honestly, and it's a pretty good size roll, so it didn't even make a dent in what I'm doing today. So we're going to take the sticky off of the back of the shelf paper, and we see a little. I use alcohol first to wipe it down. This one just has a little fuzz on it. But the secret to doing it on a round glass is you want to put it down on there and get it straight like you want, just like that. And then just wipe with your fingers. Go across the word, and that way, if you do it that way, then you can press, and you're going to get bubbles, you're going to get creases. You can see my creases, but it won't matter because we've done it on the word, and if the word does get a crease, then you can just pick it up and ease it right back down and just rub it. And if you'll just rub until your vinyl is down good and tight. Now, I'm going to be using the A Maker glass etching cream. A Maker has some wonderful products, and I have etched glass before, and it just seems like the A Maker just has a really good product, and it's just easier to do than any other cream that I've found. So it's called A Maker. You can get online. I have done several things, and I haven't used hardly any of it. So it's a very good product that will last a while for you. Now I'm easily going to take off our transfer paper. Transfer paper, do not buy transfer paper like that from your companies. This is just clear shelf paper, clear liner. Didn't cost me hardly anything at all. And also, I've done several of them. Actually, I've got 11 glasses here that I'm working on. And I'm going to reuse the same little sticky paper over and over and over. The less sticky it is, the better off you are. So I'll stick it when I get a new piece. I'll stick it on my jeans, wipe it really good, and get it where there's not hardly any sticky left on there, because all you're wanting to do is transfer over your stencil. And like this lady's name is Monique, and there's that E. The inside of that E needs to be on here. It's very easy to take off if you do it that way. So much easier. And I'm telling you, the more sticky that's gone, the better, the easier it is. So I'm going to use a paintbrush, and I'm just going to, actually I'm going to do all 11 glasses, and then I'm going to start washing them off. So we're just going to put it on just very generously. Put it on the whole name. It needs to stay on for about 5 minutes. So I figure it probably will take me about 5 minutes to put all of this on here. So we're just going to have like a little thing going here. So we're going to do that one. I'll put it down here, and we're going to grab the next one. And I did not take the transfer paper off of this one, so I'll do the same thing on here. Some of these that were a little difficult, that had a lot of inside letters and like the E's and stuff that needed to be on there, I was afraid to lose them. So that's why I'm doing it now. And there's a few of them that have a lot of E's or whatever, so we're going to be pulling that paper right off of them. The others I went ahead and just took off. But honestly, this is one of those crafts where you just do the same thing over and over, and it helps my mind. It helps my mind a lot, y'all, because, I mean, I hate to tell you this, but this whole last couple of weeks have just gotten to me mentally. What's going on? What are we going to do next? How's our life going to be next week? You know, we have no control over that, which God sent me. I'm reading the Bible every day, and I'm trying to get to where by the end of the year I have read through the entire Bible. Our whole church is doing that right now. And that way we're all talking about the same things with each other. We're discussing what we've read. And it's just nice to have a group to join in with, you know, and talking about it. But my Bible reading for yesterday was in Luke. And of course, God just gave this to me, okay? Luke 12:22. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothes." And then he goes on to say, consider the ravens. You know, they don't worry about anything, and they still live, and God just takes care of them. And then God put on my heart that it's a sin. If God tells you to do something and you don't do it, or if God tells you to do something and you don't do it, it's a sin. And a lot of people don't think about it that way. I try to remind myself, but even as much as I try, God had to send me that word. So that is true. No matter what we're doing right now, things are just crazy. I just don't know from one day to the next what to think. But the first thing I find myself doing is reminding myself that God is in control. God's in control. No matter what, if you are sick, if you need money, if you're like me and just don't know what to think about what's going on, then you're sinning. You've got to give it to God and let Him take care of it. And once I came to my senses and realized that the Bible is right, I have nothing to worry about. I am not going to tell God I don't think He knows what He's doing. And when we worry, that's what we're doing. We're like, she has no clue. No clue at all. God has no clue what's going to happen. That's wrong, and you know good and well that's wrong. So let today be the day that you decide to turn off the TV, you decide to quit worrying about stuff. Have a girls' night, just like these girls are going to. I am so happy that they're going to have time together to just have a night to just play and have a good time. We all need that. We all need that so stinking bad right now. But also, getting out here and doing crafts really helped me. Helped me a whole lot. Because I can get in here and my brain just goes wherever it wants to. It just takes me away. I've been thinking about going to Sandals and just having myself a hammock out in the water. What do y'all think about that? Wouldn't that be fun? Much better than snow. And we had 3.5 inches of snow, which probably doesn't sound a whole lot for some of y'all, but I'm a Texan and that was a lot of snow and it lasted. I still have a little bit of snow in my yard and it snowed on Monday, so I'm ready for it to go away. We saw ugly snowmen from people who don't know how to make snowmen. And we are just about through. Here I left. This name was tough. It had a bunch of E's in it, so it's going to take me just a minute there. All right, here we go. Last one. And the next step is just very simple. Very, very simple. And when we get through, when I've got everything dried, I might do a little decorating on it. Maybe put a bow on it or something. Hey, how are you? We're just going to see what it looks like when we get through. Okay, so we're going to start at the very beginning. Let me put a top on here. And all I have is clean water. Fresh water. So I'm going to take this first one that I did. I'm sure it's been 5 minutes. Surely it has been 5 minutes. And we're just going to peel this off. And don't worry about it getting on the rest of the glass. It doesn't hurt a thing. I didn't think of a trash can, but it's all right. And you can see, of course, it's not going to be that dark because we're fixing to wash it all off. And then once you get it off, you can get all these little extra pieces out. And I did not think to bring something dry, but we're just going to let that sit for just a minute and we'll go on to the rest of them. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope your weather is not really bad. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. That one had just a little bit on there that just the tea didn't show up very good. But you can see there, and probably what I'll do, I thought I might get like some red tissue paper. Let's see what I've got. Well, I don't have red, but I have enough that I can show you. Oh, that doesn't show up at all. So I'll have to come up with a color that will show, you can see on there yourself, to show that it's going to come off. I may just put a little bow on here. I may put some paper, maybe throw a little bit of candy or something in there. But what an easy, inexpensive gift to give the people who come to your house for your girls' night. This has just taken me how many minutes to get it done, and it has been no problem. It's not hard at all. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you enjoy my crafts, if you would go up and hit that follow button so you'll make sure that you always see us when we're here. I said us again. Paula will be with us soon. If you're watching me on replay, please just hit that hashtag replay so that I know that you saw me. Of course, hearts and thumbs up, likes, I appreciate that too. But most of all, if you will let other people in your Facebook page see this by sprinkling down below, I would appreciate it so much. It's been a great day. It's been a good night spent here with you. I just love you so much, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you that are here. So, I will see you later, but remember, love one another. Bye, y'all.